Hi, welcome guys. This is the I'm doing actually the unboxing of the mechanical keyboard from Armaggeddon. Alright, this model is actually the MKA-9c. Alright, I actually got this at a pretty good price because of the Singapore Comex IT fair. Okay, but nonetheless, after reading all the reviews online, this seems to be the pretty good mechanical keyboard at quite a good price range. Alright, so just a brief introduction. Alright, for MKA-9c. Okay. This is the features that they have. Okay, mechanical keys, aluminum panel, okay, N-key rollover, anti-ghosting, and 6 color backlight effects. Right, and of course this is featuring the world-class mechanical switch lah. It's actually a blue switch. Alright, so right now I'm just gonna do the unboxing, and after that I'll just do the light configuration in a while to actually see how everything goes. Alright. Okay, so yeah, basically it's actually a gold-plated USB. Alright, so just give me a moment and I take all this out. Yep, and you guys heard it, it's actually pretty clicky, and it's actually something that I actually like it a lot lah. Okay, so what's inside the box is actually just the key extractor. Alright, and some of the instructions on the backlight customization. Alright, so just give me a moment while I'll take this out from the rack. Sorry, because I'm filming this with one hand, so a little bit clumsy. Alright, so there you have it. Okay, the keyboard. Alright, so as you can see, the aluminium panel. Okay, pretty decent, pretty sick. Alright, so this is the wrist rest. Okay, just gonna do some clicking. Okay, so for all you guys that are interested in having a clicky keyboard, this might be something that you will be interested to look at, because like I mentioned, the price is actually pretty decent. It just the original price is actually 139 Singapore dollars. Alright, but because of the Comex IT fair, I actually got it at a pretty good rate at $79. Alright, so I'm just gonna set this up in a while. Alright, yeah, this is something that I actually missed out just now. So before I actually do the setup, this is actually some of the features and specification of the keyboards. Alright, so basically a high quality mechanical switch, a lifelong of 50 million of operation, means every key you can actually click it at least 50 million times. You know before it stops working. Alright, 6 different backlights, color effects, multimedia keys built-in program. Right, 5 customizable light settings, 6 different lights effects, adjustable lights effects. Alright, if I'm not wrong, there's actually the breathing effects, the pulsing effects, the waving effect, etc. Alright, so the specification: lighter mechanical key with aluminum panel. Okay, 3 segment with 104 mechanical switches. Right, built-in LED with 6 color backlights effects. Right, and it's actually having a 1.8 meter, basically a wire the cable. Alright, so yeah, let's move on. Hey, hi guys. Okay, so I'm back. I actually plugged in the keyboard into my computer already. So I'm just gonna do some demonstration on the setting of the lights. So to actually change every setting on the lights, first of all, you just have to press Fn and F1. Alright, so from F1 to F5 is actually a pre-customized light setup already. So I'm just gonna show you how different it is for every lights lah. It's actually meant for different games. Alright, as you can see, for this one is Fn with F1. So these are some of the lights that actually lights up. So I'm not too sure which game actually use most of these keys. Alright, so this is just one of the samples. Okay, let me try with F2. Alright, so only the QWER, ASDF, and the number keys are actually lit up. So yeah, it's actually meant for another game configuration. Alright, so let me try with F3. Alright, so these are some of the lights that actually lights up. Alright, so next up we have Fn and F4. Right, if I'm not wrong, alright, this should be mostly the first person shooting game. Alright, so as you can see, the WASD with the reload and you know, some of the G and B and control, which is the for FPS it's mostly for duck. Alright, and tab for, you know, switching and looking of scores, etc. Alright, so now we have F5. Alright, so if I'm not wrong, this might be I don't know, probably Counter-Strike, because if I'm the one playing Counter-Strike, this will be the keys that I'm actually bind to. Alright, like throwing of weapon, reloading, and some of the flashbang, smoke grenade, decoy grenade, etc. and Molotov. And these are some of the weapon keys that I can actually change lah. And probably if I'm gonna use this customization, I'm probably gonna add a few more for quick buy options if you guys are playing Counter-Strike now. Alright, so right now F6. Okay, F6 is mainly the wave mode. Alright, so as you can see, the lights are actually kind of wavy. Alright, F7. Okay, it's actually called the ribbon mode. Okay, where, you know, lights just randomly popped out. Okay, and F8 is actually called the ripple mode. Okay, ripple mode is actually meant that, okay, for example, every key that you press is actually have like this ripple effect. So it's actually pretty decent. Alright, so next up we have F9. The F9 is actually called the run lap. So as you can see, the lights are actually going in laps, going round and round and round and round. Okay, but personally I still prefer the ripple effect just now. Right. Next, F10. Okay, F10 is actually just the single lighting mode. Okay, where every key that you press, it will light up. Alright. Okay, and it will slowly disappear. Right. So next up we have F11. F11 is just the pulsing mode, like I mentioned just now, like it's just like a breathing kind of effect, etc. Alright, so if you want to customize your own, okay, you can actually do it by pressing Fn and F12. Alright, I haven't done that yet. Okay, and you can actually dim the light by pressing up, down, left, right, etc. to actually tune it lah. So personally, I've actually tried it. You guys actually heard a clicky sound as well. So for you guys, if you are interested in getting a clicky keyboard, and if you are low on budget, MKA-9 is actually something that you might be interested to look at, because personally I'm always looking for cheap and good stuff, and I actually got this, and I'm actually pretty delighted and pretty happy about it lah. So if you guys like this video, you guys can just give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I can actually do more of this video in the future. Right, I see you guys, peace out.